By the time you're watching this, you may have seen one of our advertisements or interacted with our content across our digital platforms. Hi, my name is Christabel Ojok. I'm the co-founder of Rentscore, where we are helping millions of Kenyans like yourself own a home at nearly the same rate as your monthly rent. We partner with reputable developers whom we take time to vet and list their properties. And on the other end, we partner with financial institutions such as selected number of banks and circles offering affordable home loans, whereby now we combine these two and present that solution to you. In order to be able to buy a home, you'd need financing, and this is where affordable home loans come in. So these are incentivized mortgages, which are offered now by some of the partner banks that we work with. You're looking at a single-digit interest rate of 9.5% on reducing balance. So for example, if you start with a monthly repayment, let's say of 40,000 or 50,000, that amount is what you'll continue paying for the rest of the period until you complete. So when you go on the platform, you'll be able to see a section written Find a Home. Now, what you need to do is key in your income. If you're paying any other loans, key that in as well, and you'll be able to see how much of these affordable home loans you can access. Now, the maximum amount is 10.5 million Kenya shillings. Now, secondly, you'll also be able to see how much you'll be paying on a monthly basis, depending on the duration that you select on the toggle bar. So this could be anywhere from 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, all the way up to 25 years. And it's subject to your retirement age at 60 years. So let's say you're 35 years old. This means you have up to 25 years to reach a retirement age of 60. So when you're using the toggle bar, you can decide now based on what would feel most comfortable to you in terms of those monthly repayments. So play around with it, 15 years, 20 years, 25 years, and see what that amount comes to. Now, it's very important for you to start by using the affordability calculator for two key reasons. Number one, you want to stick to your budget. Then number two, you also want to save yourself time and only look at properties within your affordability range, because the next step after this is down there you'll be able to see view properties within your affordability range. So when you click on that, it will shortlist properties within your affordability range. Now, we've made it simpler for you to filter further based on the options presented. On the left side, you can use the filter function and select by location. You can also select by the number of bedrooms that you're keen on. So at the bottom there, you'll already be able to see that the price range has already been selected for you, so don't touch that. And then once you use those filter function, either by location or even the size of the house, or even the status of the development, whether it's complete, under construction, or off plan, then you'll be able to see the shortlisted, like a further shortlist, and maybe now you'll probably have like 3-4 options which are now ideal for you. So the next step entails looking at the specific listing. So you can click on any of those and you'll be able to now get more information about that specific listing. So you're able to see pictures of the property. Then you're also able to get more information in terms of the typology of the house. So how many bedrooms does it have? How many bathrooms does it have? What's the size of the house? Thereafter, we've also now broken down the payment plans into 3. So the first one is a cash option, which is very straightforward. Then the second one is an installment payment plan. This is for somebody if you're keen on paying throughout the construction period. And the final one is now the home loan option. Now, under the home loan option, we've even further broken it down whereby you'll be able to see the deposit that you're required to get started. So we've indicated the percentage as well as the specific amount. Then in addition to that, on that section, also you'll be able to see how much you'll be required to pay on a monthly basis if you select either a 5-year, 10-year, or 15-year plan. You can extend this plan, again, just going back to the calculator, but we've done it up to 15 years. And now this is an approximate amount. Once you qualify for the affordable home loan, how much you'll be paying on a monthly basis. Another important thing to note is the closing cost associated with the transaction. So we've broken that down as well, both the closing cost for the property as well as the closing cost that is related to getting the financing from any of those financial partners. When you scroll down further, we've now done an investment outlook for you. So as much as you may be buying this property to live in, it's also very good to understand what it is that you're buying. So we have an outlook in terms of the rent per month, that if somebody was staying in that house, how much you'd be paying as rent. Secondly, we also have the rental yield, and typically this is just your annual net rent divided by the price of the property. Then we also have the payback period, and finally we have the estimated service charge. So at least by the time you're buying, you have all this information in mind. Now the most important thing to do here is to compare how much you'd be paying as rent if you're to move into that house in comparison to, let's say if you take a 15-year plan or 15-year plus plan, and see, you'll be able to notice that the repayments are very close. There may be a difference of maybe 10,000 or maximum 15,000, but that is exactly what we mean as when we say you can actually get to own a home at nearly the same rate as your monthly rent. And finally, once you've gone through those 3 or 4 options and you've seen something that you really like, it could be 1, it could be 3 of them, reach out to us either through WhatsApp, or if you want a callback, you can also request for a callback. You can also send us an email. Any of those options which are most suitable to you, you can use any of those channels. Then we'll be able to now have a consultation call and discuss further in terms of what would best suit you. Then thereafter, plan for a site visit where we go on the ground and you actually get to look at the property, ask questions, and then we'd now be able to, once you've settled on one, we'd be able to now negotiate like a really good deal for you. So I hope by the end of this video, you've been able to see how it's actually possible to get started and begin your home ownership journey in 2025.